Welcome back. Your time now is 6:18, and joining us this morning for what we are dubbing Mindful Mondays is Pastor Robin Robinson with City Serve Kern County, here to share some positivity during this uncertain time. Good morning, Pastor Robin. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning, Alex. It's good to be with you again. It's a great Monday.
It is a good Monday, and we talked about how this is a very difficult time for all of us. I mean, there are so many things that make this such a difficult time. You have the future is unknown. We don't know who's going to be impacted by this virus as it continues to spread. There's also the threat of people losing their jobs if they haven't already, being laid off or furloughed. I mean, there's just so much going on right now. What are some changes that you've seen, though, in our community over the past several weeks as we go about a month into this stay-at-home order? What are some of the things that you've seen in our community change?
Well, it's been a lot of unknown, Alex, really day to day, not even knowing how things are going to change. But I can tell you that over the past 4 to 5 weeks, what I've seen just in a positive way is that people's priorities have changed and they have a lot more patience with one another. It's been amazing to be out there serving with people and seeing the amount of volunteers in our community that are signing up to help, to be a part of the answer. And I've just seen that they've changed their priorities, the priorities of busyness and those things, the priorities of family, because they've had time to be with their family, the priorities of faith. They've spent more time searching and looking and digging in and spending more time, focusing on their faith and the beliefs in the middle of all of this. We've seen those things rise. And then I've just seen, just being out and about, the patience of people has changed. Just in driving, or even though there may be less people on the road, you see a lot of courtesy. And the two P's, priorities and patience, are two of the things that I have really seen change over the last few weeks, just so evidently in our community. Not that we didn't already have some of that, but it's been amazing just to see how people are treating each other, going far beyond to help each other and going that extra mile. It's just an amazing blessing to get to be part of where that service is taking place.
Now, as a pastor, I know that you, of course, you preach a lot, you talk to people a lot, but I know that as a pastor, you're also asking a lot of questions as well. What is one question, if you could ask one question to our community, what would that be?
Well, I think that question would be this: when this is all over, can we keep loving our neighbors? This is such a big question, because as you see it right now, if we continued without the coronavirus, living the way we are now, we would see our community flourish in ways we've never seen before. Again, we all know Bakersfield, Kern County is such an amazing place to live, but there is just a spirit right now, like I said, of just prioritizing people, and it's not about themselves. And this is what service is all about, Alex. It changes your perspective. It changes your outlook. It changes how you feel, even about yourself in the middle of something else, when you serve other people. 1 Peter 4:10, one of my favorite scriptures, says this. It says, "For God has given each of you a gift from his great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another." And we've really been wired from birth to do that. It's a part of who we are. But I think it gets buried in the everyday busyness of our lives, the crazy stuff that swirls around, and especially just life and how life can run like a rat race. But when things change, that's not always a horrible thing. It helps us to get a new perspective and a new opinion on how we look at life, and the perspective of how we treat other people. Because that, in the end, is what matters the most. Living in a community where we have love and we have no divides, and we have seen that. We have just seen that in an amazing way over the last 4 or 5 weeks, Alex. It's been wonderful.
Now, Pastor Robinson, I want to ask you really quick, because we only have like 20 seconds left, but I know a lot of people are really wanting to help our community out, and they don't exactly know how to do that, because there's a lot of restrictions and gathering and so forth. What are some things that people can do to help others during this time? Really quick.
Well, they can look out for each other, number one, right where they are, Alex. They can check on people, they can make phone calls, but there are a lot of community opportunities where we are using guidelines and social distancing where they could be involved. They can find that at cityservebakersfield.com by going there. But just, this weekend, for instance, the last 7 days, we've been serving meals. We have a partnership with Dignity Health, with Special Needs Community Outreach, where we're working with Sonda Restaurant and Operation Barbecue. And people are coming there and they're helping us get the meals ready, getting them ready to go out and taking them into the local neighborhoods through the churches. And man, you should just see the blessing that is as those 100, 200, 300 meals arrive at their doorstep to be able to give to people in need around their neighborhood. So cityservebakersfield.com, you can see the different areas, and those will pop up even more as we go along. It's been amazing just to see how the community has responded.
All right, Pastor Robin Robinson, thanks so much for joining us this Monday. We'll see you next Monday as we continue to,
Thanks so much,
to grapple with
Have
all
a great
this.
week.
You as well. Thanks so much.